Welcome back. The topic of this video is Human Relations Movement. The Human Relations Movement represents a pivotal shift in the field of organizational behavior, emphasizing the importance of social factors and human needs in the workplace. Central to this movement were the Hawthorne studies, a series of experiments conducted at the Western Electronic Hawthorne Works in Chicago between 1924 and 1932. These studies, led by Elton Mayer and his colleagues, profoundly influenced the understanding of human behavior in organizational setting and underscored the significance of social relations and employee well-being. The Hawthorne studies began as an investigation into the relationship between workplace lighting and worker productivity. Initial experiments sought to determine if varying levels of illumination would impact workers' efficiency. Surprisingly, the results showed that productivity increased regardless of whether the lighting was improved or diminished. This unexpected outcome suggested that factors beyond physical conditions were influencing worker performance. Subsequent phases of the Hawthorne studies delved deeper into these non-physical factors. The researchers conducted extensive interviews and observed workers' behaviors in different contexts. One of the key findings was the discovery of the Hawthorne effect, which refers to the phenomenon where individuals modify their behavior in response to being observed. The attention and interest shown by researchers were found to boost workers' morale and productivity, highlighting the psychological impact of feeling valued and acknowledged. The most significant contributions of the Hawthorne studies emerged from the exploration of social dynamics within work groups. The researchers observed that informal social relationship, group norms, and a sense of belonging played crucial roles in influencing worker behavior. For instance, they found that cohesive work groups with strong social ties exhibited higher levels of cooperation and productivity. These findings challenged the prevailing notion of the time that workers were primarily motivated by economic incentives. The insights gained from the Hawthorne studies laid the groundwork for the human relations movement, which advocated for a more human-centered approach to management. The human relations movement marked a significant shift in the field of organizational behavior, emphasizing the importance of social factors, human needs, and psychological well-being in the workplace. This movement emerged as a response to the limitations of earlier management theories, particularly scientific management, which primarily focused on efficiency and productivity through mechanistic and task-oriented approaches. The emergence of human-centric approaches in management was driven by a growing recognition that the employees are not merely economic entities, but social beings whose behavior is influenced by a complex interplay of psychological and social factors. The human relations movement significantly influenced the development of human-centric theories of motivation and management, such as Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs and Douglas McGregor's theory X and theory Y. These theories, although not empirically robust, emphasize the importance of addressing the psychological and social needs of employees. Maslow's hierarchy of needs provided a framework for understanding human motivation beyond financial incentives, while McGregor's theory Y promoted a more participative and empowering approach to leadership. Despite their empirical limitations, these theories helped shift the focus towards creating work environments that enhance employee motivation and engagement, aligning with the principles of the human relations movement. The human relations movement also gave rise to the concept of organizational culture, which refers to the shared values, beliefs, and norms that shape behavior within an organization. Edgar Schein's work on organizational culture emphasized the role of leadership in creating and sustaining a positive organizational culture that fosters employee engagement and alignment with organizational goals. Recent research continues to build on the foundations laid by the human relations movement, exploring the impact of human-centric approaches on organizational outcomes. Studies have shown that organizations that prioritize employee well-being, foster positive social relations, and create supportive work environments tend to experience higher levels of employee engagement, lower turnover rates, and improved performance. In conclusion, the emergence of human-centric approaches in organizational behavior represents a fundamental shift towards recognizing the importance of social and psychological factors in the workplace. The human relations movement, driven by seminal studies and theoretical achievements, laid the groundwork for modern management practices that prioritize employee well-being, motivation, and engagement. These approaches continue to influence contemporary organizational practices, underscoring the enduring relevance of human-centric principles in achieving organizational success.